Things Nerd! Hello and welcome
to another video
on our YouTube channel, All Things Nerd!
And today we'll be looking at the 8th Doctor set, action figure set from BMM. This is really cool, so I can't wait to open it.
So without further ado,
let's get into the review. Here we have the 8th Doctor action figure set from BMM. It includes 3 8th Doctors. I mean, that's not really surprising. It's called the 8th Doctor set. It includes 3, all the ones that have been released before, but it comes with a nice bag from a Primeval figure, which is another thing that character options used to do. But yeah, they look really good. We won't go too much detail into the box, but it's pretty much the same as all the other ones.
Yeah, all of those.
So yeah, let's look at the back of the box. On the back, we literally just have some words, I guess, about what it is. Yeah, I did words. Yeah.
Yay, words.
So yeah, some words about who the Doctor is.
The figures.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
I'll just zoom in a bit, and if you can, you can pause the video if you actually want to see that now.
As you can see, it talks about the original TV movie costume, the Big Finish costume, and the Time War costume, which is from the Night of the Doctor minisode. All 3 very, very cool figures.
So yeah, let's get this open. So, for the first figure, we have the 8th Doctor from the movie, and this figure is so cool. I've really been wanting a steampunk Doctor variant, 8th Doctor variant, because I love the long coat. If I ever was the Doctor, I would have a coat like this because it's so cool. I absolutely love it. The detail on the hair is absolutely amazing. It's the best
his hair looks exactly like it does in the film.
It's so
Same with
good.
his face. It just looks
so
incredible.
Good. Yeah. The paint schemes, even though there's not much of it, it just looks amazing with all the gold and stuff on his handkerchief thing.
Yeah.
Love it. So yeah, he's so good. His legs are okay, apart from they're not that detailed like his trousers. But his shoes are just they're most average. Like 4th Doctor or mostly any other old classic Doctor, they don't have much.
Yeah, it's not extremely detailed, but the details it does, it gets really right, and it's exactly like what it looks like.
His hair's one of the most detailed things I've ever seen before. It's so
just
good.
An
it's
amazing
perfect.
figure.
And if you look on the back, then there's not much
detail, as you can see, just a few buttons.
Yeah, and a few seams of the coat, but it does
detailing.
Look. He looks a bit like a hobbit from the back.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's not really much to say.
Yeah.
This figure doesn't come with any accessories.
Yeah, as you can see, his hair
his hair's so good. It's actually amazing.
But
it does look really cool.
Even better from the front.
I'm saying I do have a sonic screwdriver which I can push with him, which is an 8th Doctor sonic screwdriver from the original sets, and that looks so cool with him. So yeah, let's move on to the next figure.
And here we have the second variant of the 8th Doctor, which is the Big Finish variant from 2010. And I think this is really, really cool.
Definitely, it's so good.
It's so cool. The satchel, I think, although it isn't from Doctor Who originally, it still fits in and looks very, very cool on him. And I love the detail, especially the buttons. The buttons just stand out and look so cool. Yeah. And his face as well, his face sculpt and the hair also look very
They
cool.
do look exactly like him.
They've got the hair completely accurate, as they do tend to do.
Yeah, even though they did already use most of the body molds from the 9th Doctor, because the 9th Doctor did have a really detailed thing like that when they did some really cool details. But you can't really tell at all because it is completely different colours, pretty much, almost, I guess. But the head just makes it completely different. It's so good, doesn't it?
Yeah, and if you move on to the back, you can see it's extremely detailed on the back. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's just loads of different cracks.
It's a leather jacket.
Yeah, the leather jacket. It just looks exactly like a leather jacket.
It's so good. It's absolutely
There's just so many intricate details and lines and buttons and straps, and it makes it look so authentic and extremely cool.
Yeah,
this is definitely a good figure, and definitely none of the figures in this set are bad. Every single one of them is cool in its own right.
Yeah, so let's move on to the last figure.
The last one.
And here we have the last figure, which is the 8th Doctor from the minisode Night of the Doctor. He's really, really cool. He also, it looks like he has the same coat from the original 8th Doctor TV show. TV movie, but he doesn't. It does look really cool though. His legs are absolutely amazing. The detail is actually fantastic. His big boot is so cool, just like the War Doctor's ones. His belt also has lots of really cool detail, and his clothes are generally so cool. They're like silvery gold and look so cool, especially his necktie. Everything about it, it's absolutely amazing. Even his hair is so good. Even though he does use the same face as the one from the Big Finish. But that's fine. And then if we go to the back, we can see he basically has like the same seams as the one from the TV movie. But he's just so cool. The hair is so detailed. Everything is so good. This is definitely one of the best sets we've got, definitely from BMM. It's so nice. And he has all 3 8th Doctors, so you don't need to buy any more 8th Doctors ever again. So yeah, let's go. That's that one. So let's go on to our final thoughts. Okay, now I'll start off with my final thoughts. I think this set is absolutely amazing for the price, which came out at £20, but it is really cheap now. I think it's still in stock if you want to get it. They're so good. They're absolutely amazing. They're one of the best sets that BMM have ever done. The figures, even though they have been all completely re-released before, even though they've just added like bits of detail and everything, just to make it stand out and pop on your shelf, they're so cool. They're absolutely amazing. I can't really say it enough. They do look so cool, and they're definitely good like gap fillers in anybody's collection if they don't have the 8th Doctor. Just get this set, and you won't need to ever buy an 8th Doctor ever again, because these are basically all the sets. All the figures that you need. So George, what are your final thoughts?
So, for my final thoughts, I think this is probably one of the best BMM sets just ever released, especially for the 3 packs. Because usually within 3 packs, there's always one figure that's like rubbish, or sometimes even 2, and you only want one figure. But this is just the best. Like, all 3 figures are amazing. Some are weaker than others, although I do think the Big Finish one is probably my least favourite, but it's still a good figure. My favourite is definitely the Night of the Doctor, 8th Doctor, because that looks just amazing, and I love the details everywhere. I love just everything. It's just so detailed. I love the boots. They look so cool.
Yeah, they're so good.
And his hair sculpt's amazing. Well, all the hair sculpts are amazing. But I just think, well, it's an amazing set, and you should definitely get it, especially if it's reduced to $12.99, which
yes.
it has been in some places.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just amazing. Definitely worth the price.
So yeah, that's the end of the video. We'll see you in the next one. So ciao for now, I guess.
Bye.
Bye. Hi. Just a quick note. All Things Nerd is going to have an official second channel, and it's going to be called. Oh, there's a Merlin here. Get him. Let me get him. Oh, it's going to be called. Oh no, it's going to be called All Things Magic. Right? And that's what he's got a black cat because it's a little Merlin, isn't it? Yeah. Yay, Merlin, yeah. It's going to be called All Things Magic, and I'll be doing magic tutorials and talking about magic in general and reviewing things from like Wish.com or eBay. So yeah, that's going to be happening very shortly. It's just going to be all things magic, yeah, and that will be me. There's already a channel which has like 1,000 subscribers, but we're going to beat that, aren't we? We're going to beat that, aren't we, Merlin? So, I'll see you on that channel very soon. Bye for now. Bye from Merlin as well.